Well, hey everybody, what's up? Matthew here. As you know, I am always on a quest to find good, helpful, reliable, reformed resources for family worship. And I stumbled upon this one right here, the Family Worship Bible Guide. This is done by our good friends at Reformation Heritage Books. Really thankful for this. They sent this out to me for my review. And I got to tell you, I think this is going to go in the short list, a short list of things that I can reliably depend upon day in and day out for family worship. Now, let me just say that this is going to join a team of other books that I use on the regular for family worship. I'll come back to this one here in just a minute, I promise. But amongst my regular usage, I have my shorter catechism for training my daughters, especially in the ways of the Lord. I have my morning and evening devotion by Charles Spurgeon. Fantastic. Use this one all the time. And I really like this one too right here. This has been very helpful over the years. R.C. Sproul's Essential Truths of the Christian Faith. All of these, I would suggest, make very good, easy, reliable, doctrinally dependable resources for Reformed families. So let's talk a little bit about this one right here, the Family Worship Bible Guide. What do we have here? Well, if I open this up, we have every chapter of the Bible, not the scriptural text itself, but a devotion that comes from said chapter. So I just opened it randomly here to Psalm 42. And you can see this would be about the length of one particular entry, chapter 43 or Psalm 43, chapter 44 or Psalm 44. Here's one that we just did the other day. As a family, we did a devotion from Psalm 46, and it gives you a little bit of some background or some interesting nugget of truth here. This happens to mention Martin Luther and his composition of A Mighty Fortress Is Our God. Usually what it does is it gives you one or two main points to think about, followed by some questions. So, for instance, the question here to discuss as a family is, how does this psalm teach us to handle our fears? A very good, applicable question. All right, so basically what you do with this particular book is you read a whole chapter of the Bible together as a family. You sit down at the table, you open up the Bible, you read a chapter, probably sequentially through books of the Bible, like for instance, the Gospel of Matthew or Genesis or whatever you want to read through. And then after having read the entire chapter together, you read these discussion points. They're kind of similar to the Reformation Heritage King James Version Study Bible. In fact, I'll have to check to see if there's some overlap. I'm not sure. It could be true that there might be some similar or borrowed material. Not sure about that. Maybe somebody can add that in the comments if there is. But basically, it gives you just a few things to talk about as a family. So let's say you're the dad or your mom, and you want something to talk about after you read the scriptural text. Well, this is perfect for it. Each one is about 2 paragraphs, as you can see, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. But it distills that particular chapter down to its essential points, and it gives you 1 or 2 discussion things that you can talk about as a family. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a link in the description of this video so you can go ahead and grab the Family Worship Bible Guide by Reformation Heritage Books. I think, as I said earlier, it's going to go in that easy to grab, totally dependable, reliable list of things that you can use to enhance your family worship times. Thanks for checking into this video. Love you lots, and we'll talk to you later.